Hello, Capricorns. Hello, any Capricorns out there that are joining me this month. This is going to be your October monthly overview reading. Thank you to anyone and welcome to any subscribers, returning viewers, or new viewers. I welcome you and thank you for joining me. This is a general message that is timeless. So whenever you find it, there might be something in this reading for you. Feel free to watch your sun, moon, rising Venus, or cross watch as you see fit. I truly am a believer that if you're meant to see something, if your attention is drawn towards something, there's usually a reason why it's trying to get your attention. If something gets thrown before you and you feel the urge to click on it, there's probably something the universe is wanting you to hear. So at that particular time, these don't, even though I do these for that particular sign and month, energy is fluid, it's cyclical, so things happen all the time at different points in time for different people. So nothing is truly tied to a specific point in time. The messages are timeless themselves. So the way I do these readings, if you are new to this channel, is we pull 3 rows for these monthly overviews. The first row is going to be what you're feeling and thinking at a surface conscious level. The middle row's a subconscious level, so a little bit deeper level of energy. And then the third is the outcome, how those two tie together to form what we're feeling and thinking in our, like how that comes together in the outcome and what we're experiencing in our reality around us. So food and hunger. So I'm really getting interesting enough, Capricorn. Are you trying to diet? I'm getting that for some of you, that some of you might be trying to lose weight or get fit at this time period, that you're maybe, you're trying to lose a little bit of weight, or watch what you eat, because maybe you've had to have some dietary changes because of health reasons, or maybe, getting ready to go into close to holiday season here, you're just trying to watch what you eat, maybe try and be a little bit healthy. That's for some of you. It's not going to be for everyone out there, but that message is coming through. So I am going to share it. I always share what comes through regardless. So we also have here what also is coming through. Let's see. I also feel like there's a desire for something here. So this hunger is talking to me about the larger message is a desire to start something new, that there's something that you're really desiring to do, or someone you're desiring to move toward. And I think you had the realization that I think that you have feelings for someone or something, a lot, like this is something you really, really want. With the 9 of Cups coming here, that's kind of, to me, it's like it's a lower arcana star. So this is like our wishes, our desires. So it's something you're wishing for and desiring. It's something you really want. And I think, with the Ace of Swords here, you've realized this is something that you really desire, someone or something that you really are desiring, that you have that hunger for, that, that attraction toward, that you really, you're really drawn to this person or this thing. It doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship. I am feeling a lot of relationship. I'm feeling it's mostly a person. And I feel like this is because something's changed for you in the light, in your life. This 44 transmutation card, I think that that something has changed and transformed in your life somehow. Something's changed. And because something's changed, your feelings have changed, or what you want has changed, what you desire and want has changed. And you're realizing that change on a surface level now, where you were experiencing at a deeper level. I think that now that's come to the surface with the Ace of Swords, and you realize what it is that you desire and want to go after. And I think the month of October is you probably going after that, is what I'm feeling strongly, because you have there's a Queen. I told you have a lot of desire for this. Deep down, a lot of desire for this. Whatever it is, whatever this new beginning is, whether this be a person or a thing, I really am feeling it's mostly, for most of you, probably a person. And then we have the Empress. So this is really standing up. It's creative energy. It's abundant energy. It's feeling like you have what it takes to do what you need to do. That you can. Empress energy is usually someone that knows they can attract anything that they want. They're very creative. They're very abundant, and I feel like that's what's changing you. It's almost like somebody I'm talking to, the Capricorns that have gained some self-worth. Like maybe you've gained a level of self-worth, and because of that you realize what you want, and you're getting ready to go after it, because you've gained some confidence. So this is I'm going to go ahead and read this in the reverse, since my cards aren't in reverse and it came out in reverse, but this is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So the Nine of Pentacles, to me, it talks about independence. This is like the lower for me usually is the lower arcana version of the Empress, and for that to be in reverse, I'm really picking up kind of what I said is, I think that at some point I think that you didn't feel worthy of something, and so you're or something busted down your self-worth a little bit, Capricorn, where you started to doubt yourself. Something made you doubt yourself, and you're overcoming that now, or at least in the month of October, you're going to be overcoming that doubt, that self-doubt that you had in yourself. I see somebody that's overcoming that, overcoming that aspect of feeling like you're not worthy, or you don't deserve something, or that you're not good enough for something. That's where I think this transmutation has occurred, is really feeling like you're really kind of stepping up in your life and realizing you are worthy of this thing that you desire and you want to go after, and I think that you're ready to do it. So with education coming here, I really feel like this card is you. It's kind of twofold. I'm getting a twofold energy of one, of starting new, of that new start, of whenever we start something new, we have to learn, we have to learn and grow. But I also feel like that's what you've done. You've learned and grown from a situation, whatever this was that made you feel unworthy, and had this unworthiness or sense of unworthiness about you. You've healed that. You've transmuted that, and you've healed that aspect in you. And that's where this education, because you have to become aware of what your problems and issues are to heal them. And so I think that you've overcome that, and you've healed that aspect, transmuted that aspect in you, which is why you're ready to go after your hopes and dreams, your desires, your deepest desire here that you have, something that you're really, really, really wanting to have, that where in the past you might have not felt like you were worthy enough to have it, or you felt like you were not confident enough to have it for some reason. You now know and understand that you are, now I'm going to tell you, this is telling me in this bottom row here that, to be a little bit cautious, that you could fall back into that energy of self-doubt and feeling unworthy, to not feel, where you doubt yourself. This is really telling me a cautionary tale of that somebody that might be prone to self-doubt, especially with this Nine of Pentacles being in reverse, that you have those doubts. You don't believe in yourself, or the universe, that you don't trust and believe in yourself, that you don't believe that you can have anything that you desire and want. And so you might self-sabotage a little bit. So, even though you've learned your lessons here, and even though you've learned that lesson, and you're changing that aspect in you, you're still that, still the challenge. This is almost like a sense of being tested to see if you fall back into old patterns or not, or whether you're going to get past judgment and have this new start. Are you going to, are you going to stop yourself, or are you going to allow yourself to experience this new beginning that you're desiring. It's really up to you, but this is telling me really that you have this tendency to, to self-sabotage yourself. And that may come to fruition if you're not careful. So this is really wanting, this is what this reading is about for you, Capricorn. It's kind of a warning of, be careful here that you don't doubt, don't fall back into those old habits of doubting yourself. Know you're worthy, know that you deserve what you're going after. Be confident in that and don't have fear. Don't hold yourself back. Don't put yourself out in the cold. So what we have here for, there's that new beginning again, that new beginning that you're wanting for something that you really, really desire. But with this Two of Wands here, I've really felt like this is a moment of being tested for you. The universe is going to test you to see if you learned your lesson or not, is what I'm feeling here, Capricorn. You're about to be tested to see, do you really got it? Did you learn the lesson? Do you really believe that you have what it takes to have this thing you desire? Because if you look at this, if this is love, okay, if this is love, now I don't do these specifically for love, but if this is love, you are in the Empress energy, or will be at some point, as you heal this aspect, you step up into the Empress energy. And if you stay in this Empress energy, your Emperor is on the horizon. That new beginning with the Emperor you seek is on the horizon. It's on the horizon, for you. It's just around the corner. But it's only going to come if you don't self-sabotage by getting into stinking thinking. If you get into stinking thinking and you start doubting yourself and you doubt that you're worthy of this, of your Emperor, if you think that you're not worthy of this new beginning, that you desire, that you want, that is so, that you want so badly, that you hunger for, that you want, it's your wish fulfillment, it's something that you desire and want. If you don't, if you don't believe that you deserve it and you don't feel worthy of it, you're not going to obtain it. So the universe is really telling you, that you can have this, that it's just around the corner. You can have this new beginning and what you want if you believe, if you don't have any doubts. And that's why you're at this crossroads, and that's why the universe is kind of testing you to see if you really learned the lesson. Do you, are you ready to move on? It's like you're about to level up. If you play video games, you're about to level up, and the universe is making sure that you got it, that you did really pass the level and that you're ready to move on, because it's not going to give you something unless it knows that you've learned the lesson and you're ready to move forward, and you've got it, that you really have learned your lessons and you're ready to move forward in that new higher vibration. So that's what I have for you, Capricorn. If this message resonated with you, hit that like button down below. Feel free to leave any comments that you want to leave for me or your fellow Capricorns out there. If you want to subscribe to my channel, just hit that subscribe button down in the corner and join my tribe. I'd love to have you as part of my tribe. I do this reading every month, plus a few readings I do each and every week. Love to have you as part of my group. Thank you for anyone that supports my channel in any way. That includes watching these readings, because the more people that watch, like, subscribe, share, comment, all of that stuff helps my channel grow, helps more people get to view these videos and get the benefits from my talents, my gifts. And that my intent here is that it reach the people that it needs to reach, and for their highest good, and that the more people that see these videos, the more people that benefit from them, and that's the main purpose, is to help people, and get the messages out to the people that need to hear it. So I thank you so much for joining me. I wish you the very, very best this month of October, Capricorn. Thank you again. Joy, love, and light.